and flick. Oh.
You can't stop the deals, damn you. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another eShop deals video, where each and every week we go through the Nintendo Switch eShop and we pick out some of the best games that are currently on sale. Now just to let you all know, starting today the schedule on the channel should be returning back to normal since I'm back from my vacation and I've got that first week of my 9 to 5 job under my belt. So I'm really looking forward to getting back to the norm of things with our regular deal videos and also a couple of reviews each and every week. Now just before we jump into today's video, just a quick reminder for anyone who might be new here to the channel, halfway through the video I'll be giving away 2 $5 eShop gift cards. If you want to participate in future giveaways, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel and drop a comment down below. Also, if you reach the end of the video and you're still looking for other great deals, I'll always be linking the latest eShop deals videos because a lot of those deals are still running and I just don't repeat them 2 videos in a row. But just as usual, with all of that stuff out of the way, let's not waste any more time and jump straight into the deals. Just remember, one of the best ways to help support the channel, just hit that like button. So our first great deal for today is going to be on a returning classic, which is Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, that is back to its lowest ever price of $9.99 because it is now 83% off, and this will be running till July 21st. Now this game is a pretty crazy mashup, using the characters from the Super Mario franchise combined with the Rabbids in a strategy shooter. Yes, you got that right, this is an XCOM style strategy shooter, however I would say with a much more approachable and casual feeling. The first time I actually booted up this game, I didn't think it was actually going to work using these characters, but you know what? This ended up being a great game that I had a ton of fun playing through, with some of the best boss battles in quite a while. Not only that, but there's also paid DLC for the Donkey Kong expansion, which is a totally separate campaign, and at under $5, it's really worth it. And with the sequel to this game actually hitting us at the beginning of 2023, right now feels like a really good time to be picking this one up and getting up to speed. On a final note, you can also check because depending on your regions, there's actually free trials running for Mario plus Rabbids. You can actually give the game a try before you decide if you're going to pick it up. Now next, we have a deal on a game that we don't see on sale all that often, and that is Unmetal, that is now back to 50% off, dropping its price to $9.99, and will be running till July 22nd. On top of it, this game will be my pick of the week. Now the general gameplay here plays like a retro-styled Metal Gear Solid. And although the gameplay here is extremely solid, it is not, in my opinion, the biggest highlight of this game, but rather the extremely comedic storyline. I've got to tell you, I've rarely laughed as much as while playing through this game, with amazing writing that reminded me of franchises like The Naked Gun and Hot Shots. So if you're a fan of those crazy 80s franchises, I would definitely look at picking up this game. I do want to give a slight warning, however, during the last half of the game, the difficulty did ramp up quite a bit, so if you're just looking for a casual playthrough, be a little careful with that point. But if you're looking for an amazing retro-styled and funny indie title, this one should be a definite pickup for this week. Now our next game for today is one that's at a brand new lowest ever price, and that is 3000 Duel, that is now 65% off, dropping its price to $5.24, and this one yet again running till July 21st. Now this game is a 2D, very action-focused Metroidvania. And when I say action-focused, I really mean it, because although the exploration is fairly obvious in this game, what really is the ultimate highlight are the amazing battles and combo system. I would even say it has touches of Souls-like influence, however I wouldn't go so far as to call it an actual Souls-like. The great oversized weapons are really easy to have fun and experiment with. Once again, however, this one will come with a warning. It can be a very challenging game at moments, so before picking it up, make sure you're ready for the challenge. Now our next great deal for today is going to be the Lightbringer, that is now 50% off, dropping its price to $7.49, and this one will be running till July 26th. I would call this game a 3D action / puzzle platformer, and it's actually one that I fully reviewed on the channel, and I'll be linking that down below and in the pinned comment. Now this is a game that first won me over with a very appealing art style in my opinion, that is simple, straightforward, yet very endearing. and the game will really have you exploring multiple levels, solving puzzles, and trying to save your world from a corruption that is unfortunately invading it. Now, this is also a game that does definitely have its moments of challenges, especially towards the end of the game. However, it is also a great experience even if you're looking for a more casual entry for this week. Because even in its peak moments of challenge, as long as you're willing to basically think outside the box and learn the solutions to the different puzzle scenarios, they are all very doable. Also, what's really great about this one is that there's a free downloadable demo available, so you can always give it a shot before you decide if you want to pick it up. So now it's time to take a quick break and announce today's winners of the $5 eShop gift cards. And our first winner for today is going to be Glenn Fraser, who said, "Gunvolt is a no-brainer at this price. Hope you had a great trip." And I definitely agree with you, Glenn, that at $3.99, Mighty Gunvolt Burst is an easy pickup. And thank you very much. I actually had a really great trip. However, I'm sort of glad to get back to the norm of things. And now our second winner for today is going to be Jonathan or Dennis, who said, "Another great video, thanks." Thank you so much for the compliment, Jonathan, and I really have to say I have to thank all of you for watching them. So now all you need to do to claim your $5 eShop gift cards is reach out to me in my pinned comment down below. So now if we jump straight back into our deals, I have another great returning game that is still on sale, and that is Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger IX that is still 50% off, dropping its price to only $7.49, and this one will be running till July 22nd. Now, first of all, this is a 2D action platformer that takes a lot of inspiration from the Mega Man series, and I would even say more specifically the Mega Man Zero series. And over the last few videos, I'd brought a lot of attention to Mighty Gunvolt Burst, which was one of my favorite pickups of the current sale. However, I really think that price for gameplay, Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger IX at only $7.49 is another great consideration. Now, this is an offshoot of the main Gunvolt series, and you're rather playing as Kopin, who is actually an antagonist during the first game. But I've got to say, I was very impressed, and I really did enjoy a lot the fast-paced action that this entry offers. Just as usual, fair warning, just as its inspiration Mega Man, this game does definitely have its difficulty spikes, so just be aware before you pick it up, but nonetheless, I think it's an amazing game for this week. Now, our next entry is probably one of my favorite overall games to mention, and that is Tanuki Justice, that is back to 60% off, dropping its price to only $5.99, and this one will actually be running all the way till August 1st. Now, this game is a 2D arcade-style action platformer with some bullet hell-style gameplay. Now, the setup is very simple. You are playing as a Tanuki. You need to make your way through each level while defeating the enemies, and at the end, defeat a boss. Now, although this might seem simple enough, fair warning once again, this game can become extremely challenging, because unless you're equipped with a shield, only one hit will kill you. And because of that, trust me, even though the game is only offering you 6 levels, it will take you multiple tries of each and memorization before you're actually able to beat them. Now, this is a game that I actually played on stream because, as I said earlier, it's one of my favorite Switch games, and I just play it on a constant basis. It has, in my opinion, a beautiful art style, fast-paced and responsive controls, and just overall is tons of fun to play through if you love that retro challenge. So once again, another amazing pickup for this week. So next, we actually have a couple of games that are on sale, with both Crysis 2 and 3 remastered that are right now at their lowest ever prices of 40% off, dropping to $17.99, and will be running till July 22nd. Now, both these games are really great first-person shooters with extremely strong single-player campaigns. And I would even say that outside of the Doom franchise, these are probably the best in the genre that we have on the Nintendo Switch. And I really think that the main highlight of the game here is everything surrounding your nanosuit, which will really give you an awesome array of abilities, and also you can customize to really fit with your playstyle. Now, I do want to mention here that my favorite way of picking up the Crysis franchise right now is the triple pack that sometimes goes on sale, and if you want all 3 games is definitely generally the cheapest way of going. However, if you already maybe picked up the first one when it originally came out, and you're only missing the second and third one, I think that right now at $17.99 a piece, it feels like a really good time to pick them up. Unfortunately, the triple pack and the first one are not currently on sale, but when they come back, I will definitely be mentioning it. Now next, we have a whole franchise that is back on sale, and on top of it, at their lowest ever prices, the Resident Evil franchise that are all 50% off or more, with prices ranging between $7.99 and $9.99, and all running till July 29th. Now first of all, I'm not sure this series needs any introduction, but they are pretty much all games that range between survival horror and action survival horror. Secondly, what's great to see is these were new lowest ever prices that we first saw during the summer sale that ended just a couple of weeks ago, and I'm really glad that they're returning to those new lowest prices. Now I've got to say, at these prices, I would say that each one of these games are worth a pickup, but if you're looking for my favorites, it definitely has to be the original Resident Evil, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 0, and the 2 Revelations. And once you're done with those great games, if you have some time left over for Resident Evil 5 and 6, they are nonetheless good games, but they definitely take a more action focus. But honestly, any way you slice it, when the Resident Evil series is on sale this heavily, they are always just some great pickups. So now it's time for today's great sizzle reel of deals with a ton of other games you won't want to miss. So we're now at the end of another eShop deals video, and I want to hear from all of you. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to my channel supporters. Their monthly support is so appreciated, and we're really now skyrocketing at almost 30 supporters. And don't forget, on the way out, that if you did like the content, consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel if you aren't already, and clicking on that notification bell so you know when all my future content comes out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.